ready for a match here with Mike Dyer and Paul Garcia. Mike is a 530 Fargo rating. He'll be racing to 4. Paul has a 605 Fargo rating. He will be racing to 5. So we got a 5-4 match here.
Yeah, what happened to my intro music? I thought any time that I got on stream, there was supposed to be some dramatic music.
Dun, dun, dun.
There you go. First, that sounds a little too much like ESPN, so we're going to have to get home and dig out Kenny's Eddie Van Halen guitar and do some of our own licks.
Well, we could do all we have is Rich's music. We didn't think you wanted that, you know. Oh, well, the 6 thought about it and then said, yeah, I'm going in.
Well, it's a beautiful, I want to say 65 degrees out there. That might be even a little warmer than that. But it's a little on the chilly side for a summer day in Michigan.
I wouldn't know. I've never been to Michigan before this, and I haven't even been outside.
Yeah, I'm just trying to compare it to the Bad Boys Team 2 crew, who are probably in 110 degrees in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. Running the tournament desk from the pool.
I've learned my lesson doing pool tournaments across the country. If it's the middle of the summer and it's a hot state, send the skinny crew.
Sorry, Luke.
Well, he said he wanted to lose a little weight. We're trying to help him out.
This is Mike Dyer at the table here.
And he has chosen solids.
He's chosen solids, and I guess he's going to shoot the 4 here. I don't know if he can see the 7. Well, he could see the 7. Love the monitor.
I was looking at the table and I wasn't sure. Welcome to Bad Boys TV. We are the new mega company in the streaming industry.
Yeah.
I've got them building my castle right now.
All the others are shaking in their shoes, I'm sure. Our tens of viewers so far.
We're knocking them over.
Look how big truck we're coming for you. Well, Mike has made nice work of this first table.
Should fall for perfect shape for that 5, or 8 ball off the 5.
As long as he doesn't draw behind the 11, he's fine. He's perfect.
Yeah, just to be clear, we're not in this business to compete with any of the streamers. I have a lot of respect for those people.
I do too.
It's just a matter of convenience of us being at the events anyway and being able to cross-promote our own stuff.
Yeah, it just turned out that it's kind of the perfect opportunity for us. We're here anyway. Although we're going to need bigger truck, I think. But
keep getting more and more stuff to fit in there.
Well, Mike starts off with a nice break and run. It's not a large body of work to go on, but I'd say pretty strong for a 530. I don't think he ever even got out of line, but like I said, that's 1 rack. All right, here comes Paul. His answer. He goes second ball down, break, and made a ball. He's got a pretty good spread here, too.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking it over.
If he can get in the right spot, I'm thinking he's going to shoot the solids and probably start off with
He's got
the 6.
The 6 is about all he could start off with is solids.
Go 6-3-2, break out the 4, and make good work of it.
He must have heard you because he's starting at the 6. And he bumps the 3 for shape.
I think he'll shoot the 3 next so he can get down just a little bit for the 2 so that the cue ball's going up towards the 4 and breaks those apart.
That's what I like, and it looks to me like that's what he's looking at right here. He's going to have to do something with the 8-ball. It's not got a pocket right at the moment, but he does have the 7-ball up there. Well,
I'm surprised he backed it up. I think
yes.
I would have rolled it forward, but
Some players like to come off the bottom rail and go up into him. I don't happen to be one of those, but
well, yeah. What do I know? I'm either at the tournament desk or in the commentating booth. I'm not in the tournament.
me either.
Interesting. Not sure what he was going for there.
He doesn't seem
What's he doing with that 4? Is he gonna bank that?
I don't know that he's got a whole lot
I mean,
of
that
other
right.
choices.
I
I don't know
wow.
he's got other choices, and that's close to that 13.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he can put some spin on it, but
He didn't look like he was even trying to.
I'm gonna stick to my story. He should have rolled down with the 3, and when he shot the 2, break that out. Is he just cutting that
See
inside?
him call him. Is he shooting a combo in the side? I didn't see him call anything. Oh, he just cut. He's just trying to cut the 4. Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised with that one. I'm not sure he took a good look, because I mean, even pulling back on the 1 shot, I still would have taken the 2 and taken the cue ball to the rail and came up into those 2.
Well, it brings Mike back to the table for his second inning. Wow, he just fired that right by there.
Yeah, I think Mike's wide open.
Boy, he looks good so far. Likes to leave that 10 there so he can get on the 8. That's the most ragged he's had. I mean, that's the first time he hasn't.
Oh, he cheated that pocket on purpose. Come on, man.
All right.
I would have. I'd have rather got that cue ball off the rail more, so he could shoot that.
Yeah, he
14
can shoot,
and draw back.
Shoot the 15, draw back for the 12.
15, whatever it is. Oh, played it safe.
Oh, wow. That's pretty advanced safety. That ball could go in on most tables.
He's got ball in a jam.
He does. Even if he hits a ball, it's going to be tough to get safe because he's got balls sitting near pockets everywhere.
Doesn't look like he can 1 rail to the 4. Doesn't look like. Doesn't do him any good to 2 rail to the 5 because he has no pockets for that.
The easiest way to hit a ball would be to 2 rail to the 4, but it gets you really nothing.
Yeah, he'd have to hit it so perfect if he was trying to make it.
Well, look at here. That turned out that's probably about as good as he could have done. He hit the 5, he took the 10 out of the pocket, and he blocked the other ball that's hanging in the pocket with the 5. So,
yeah, that worked out pretty good.
I mean,
I think Mike's going to shoot that 9-15 combo or 9-14 combo.
Yeah, I think so too.
We need to put a color chart up here for the balls. Oh, he hit that really
wow.
bad.
Well,
Is he playing a safe?
No, I don't think so. But he might have been playing a 2-way, but he didn't look good on that shot. That's the first shot he's really looked shaky on. I was waiting for the 530 to come out. So far, all I'd been seeing is about 830. All right, Paul, he's got nothing really good to start with, but
I think Paul should be pretty happy that he's at the table.
hey, yeah, he's got to be happy to still be shooting.
I really think that Mike May have played a little too safe 2 times in a row where he could have just went for the out.
Just not really sure what he was trying to do there.
I think he was trying to block the 10, but man, you'd have to be so precise to get down there and do that.
Yeah, you're so far away to have that kind of speed control. I don't know. I don't know if the top professionals even have that kind of speed control.
That's an Efren shot. I think Mike needs to get aggressive here and just go for the run out.
Yeah.
I think it's all pretty much there.
You could either play the 9-15 or the 12-15 here.
I think I like to shoot the 9 combo
I do.
and draw the cue ball back a little bit so you have the 12 next.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that works.
And he chose to go forward.
That works. It's
I
the
know
angle.
nothing.
It's the angle he had.
I don't think I've called the right shot 2 days in a row before 6 or 7 p.m.
I don't like this commentator booth. I used to just make fun of people that missed the call. Now I'm one of them. They're laughing at me now.
Sorry, Schumann.
Yeah.
Just tell it how it is, Brett.
Yeah. Sorry, Kenny. Well, this is a nice
Mike's
out.
gonna take a two zip lead here. How come I always get stuck doing the score?
You didn't last game. All you have to do is put the mouse over here. I'll do that.
Oh, no, I don't want to overwork you this
Okay,
week.
okay.
I'm
To
not-
pace myself. Little mouse elbow from yesterday.
Be sure to join us on Badboys BP Facebook. Let us know how we're doing on here.
If you like us, tell your friends.
If you don't say a word.
That's right. If you don't like us, keep your mouth shut.
We won't talk about you. Don't talk about us.
Be nice to us. We may commentate one of your matches someday. I don't think I've ever heard a streamer say that, but
Now Mike's 2 up and breaking.
he's going to 4. Paul needs to get going here. He's going to 5. Wow, it's a nice break.
Pretty controlled on the cue ball, but
Well, he's put the stripes in really good situation, but
I think he's got an okay shot to start out too. I mean,
he made the 8.
he could shoot the
Spotted.
4-11 combo, so he has the stripes, or he might be able to shoot that 11 straight up. I don't know if I'd shoot that 14 as a lead shot because that 9 ball is kind of blocking half the pocket.
I would definitely want stripes here.
Yeah, that 2 ball's in a trap.
Yeah, that 2 ball just doesn't look good at all. And the 4 really doesn't have a pocket. I like your idea of shooting the 4 or 11. Shoot it easy so that the 4 doesn't go tie up the 13.
Yeah, looking over at the table, I think he's got a straight shot at that 11. I don't think the 4 is blocking him.
Well, if that is the case, boy, it's really looking good then.
Just like that.
You were correct.
Yeah, but a little careful here if he's going to shoot that ball up in the corner because you don't want to hit the 2.
Right.
And if you spin over or drag it over, you don't want to get tucked behind that 5 either because the 14
Yeah, the
only has the side pocket if you don't get in the right spot.
The 14 is what I like to. Oh, see.
Oh, I see. You hit that 2, and it's going to hurt him.
Oh, man.
Nope, I think he got overs for the 13.
That 14's out in the middle of the table, but it's kind of a trap ball. It doesn't go in several pockets. And
he just made it a lot tougher to get on that 10 ball, too.
Yeah, the one thing he didn't want to do was hit that 2.
Right. I think the choice here now is to shoot the 13, unless the 14 goes in the side.
Looks to me like it does. He just called it. Come down for the 9. Yeah,
From here, I might try to get on up the table.
It's all about the 10 ball now. And I'd like to get on it now.
Right.
I don't want to play shape on the 8 off of it.
Unless you get perfect shape on that 13 so you can just draw straight back up the table. And, yep, he followed my advice there. I'm taking credit for that shape.
That's right, he's listening. He needs to give us a little jelly roll if he wins this tournament. We're helping him out here.
I don't know if he's got that 2 ball in the way from going forward with a lot of high right and then just spin out to the middle of the table.
Pretty shallow. I think he's going to have to try to go rail first, maybe. But boy, you don't want to hit that 2 and get hooked up there.
Right. I think from here it looks like he has enough space to just shoot that ball in with a lot of high right and then hit that side rail and just spin out between the 4 and the 7 and have a nice angle on the 13 to shoot it in the corner and then pop right back over and shoot the 8 in the same corner. No, he hit the.
Well,
he's still got the.
he's
still got the lead, but
he's going to get away with it. He hit the 2, but he was able to hit it thin enough that.
I think he's got perfect position
Just
here to
roll
just
down,
hit a. I would
8
just
inside.
hit center ball and pop back over and put the 8 in the same pocket.
See, I'd just roll forward and play the 8 in the side. He is going to go 3 rails and come up short and be on the 50.
You didn't listen to me that time.
You and I both had different things. It's what you feel comfortable with your game. I tend to like to roll the balls on these diamond tables, but
Yeah, I would have popped it and just shot the cue ball straight into the side around, straight across for the 8 for the same pocket.
he cut that in with no problem.
He's got a 3-zip lead.
He's now on the hill.
It's trouble, trouble.
Paul, you got to go. You got to get going.
Paul's
in a row.
got trouble in River City.
You need 5 in a row, but you don't need all 5 of them this game. You just need 1 ball at a time.
How old am I to use that reference?
Trouble in River City. I'm not even sure I remember what movie that was from.
The Music Man, come on.
Oh, okay.
Trouble starts with T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
Yeah.
If there is even anybody out there listening, they're like, what in the hell are they talking about?
That movie was a little before my time.
Yeah, but you saw it on a Sunday afternoon after the John Wayne War movie.
You are correct. Right before.
And it was never any other day of the week. It was always Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, after football.
You usually got a Western or a war movie, and then it followed it with a musical.
When football season wasn't in.
Yeah.
Because you only got 2 channels. Maybe the football game wasn't on that channel.
Yeah. In my day, this time of year, you hated TV because, especially this year, all that would be on TV would be the damn president.
Yep.
All 3 channels.
Nothing worse as a kid than the Watergate hearings. Baiting ourselves. All right, Paul's decided to take stripes here.
Yeah, and I think he shot that ball way harder than he wanted to. I think he was trying to come up for maybe the 13 or the 10, but
it doesn't
kind of
look
put
like
himself in a spot where
he's looking at that 10 and he didn't leave. He's chalking his cue. Yeah, he says, yeah, I think I can do this.
Wow.
And he thought wrong. Boy, he didn't really
quick stroke that.
Yeah, for as tough a shot that was, he did quick stroke it. It's like, let's get it over with.
Well, look, and if he made it, all he had was the 14 up the table.
So Mike now he can shoot this 7. break open the 4-8 if he wants. Doesn't look like the 2 passes the 3. He's got a little trouble with the 1 and the 15.
Yeah, I would definitely shoot the 7 now and try to get the 4-8 separated. And you got plenty of safety balls around, whether you get on this side,
Right.
the short side, you get the 5. You get on the top side, you got the 2 and the 3 sitting up there to protect you for a shot.
Be a little bit aggressive when you're on the hill and your opponent needs 5 games.
Oh, he did not hit that hard enough.
Didn't. He got the 8 out of there, but tied the 4 up more than it was.
Well, he's still got that 1 ball to worry about, too. But,
Gonna have to probably shoot the 3 now. Try to get an angle on the 2 in the side so he can draw into the 4. It's.
Well, either you're drawing into the 4, or if you're too thin, you try to spin it so you come down to this bottom rail and spin over to break out that 1.
Yeah, I'd definitely shoot the 3 now and play safe for that 2 in the side. Yeah, see if I can break one of those 2 things out. You really get lucky, you come in off the rail into the 15, it breaks, goes into the 11.
Well, and if that 14 doesn't go on the side, he could shoot that 3 and stop that cue ball or draw it back into the 2 and leave. Oh, well, there you go. Look at this. That's not too bad, actually.
Well,
he left him tough. He got the 10 out of the pocket for the 4. He doesn't necessarily, I don't think, have to break out that 4 now if he can get the cue ball in the 8 ball area.
He didn't hit that very good. Yeah, he didn't hit that very good, but he got a heck of a roll out of it. This is when Paul is thinking, what else can go wrong here?
Well, I said it this morning. I'll say it again. If you're going to miss, take a pocket with you. And he just did.
Not intentionally, but.
Oh,
well, look at this. I'll take it back.
And I think that ball has the advantage. I don't think they get the 3 in there now. That was a pretty smart shot. Because now I would shoot the 5 in the left corner and get that cue ball over there to knock that 11 in.
Looks like he's going to play safe. Try to bump that 1 out of there and put him right behind the 15. Well
nice
done.
touch.
Well done.
If he's not frozen that ball, he's as close as you can get.
Things have not been going well for Paul, so don't give him anything easy to get started on.
I think I can grab my minion and make him go get us coffee in a minute.
Put some Baileys in it. Your head minion. He does look like a minion.
He does. He just needs the glasses.
The overalls.
And a yellow shirt. He is there.
We pick on Rich, but we like him. We like him on days like today when he doesn't really have a lot of work to do. If you're waiting on him, a little tough.
You know, it's tough to get a job done quick when your legs are that short. Don't forget, we will be at the BCAPL Nationals, running the tournament and streaming all the amateur events we can. CSI will also be streaming the pro events. And matter of fact, CSI is doing the Arizona State Tournament streaming right now. Team 2 of the Bad Boys is out there running it in a great location. Del Sol is a very nice casino in Tucson.
Yeah, I was looking forward to going there until plans got changed.
Yeah. Well, I've been dying to go to Tombstone, which I guess is only 30 miles from there. And last year I didn't get the time to go. And then this year we got stuck with 2 tournaments on top of each other, so I didn't get to go.
Well, if you get the
But
chance,
next year I seriously have to go.
it's seriously worth it. I've been there once, and it was an amazing.
I'm into that Wild West stuff.
Oh, it's perfectly preserved almost.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, this might be the door that Paul has been begging to open.
Yeah. This is your chance, Paul, to get started, get a game on there.
Just got to get rolling. And I believe if he wins this game, it's his break, isn't it? Oh, yeah, whipping out the memory.
No, it would not be. It would be Mike's break.
Alrighty then.
But Paul needs every game now, no matter whose break it is.
True, but it does feel better when you get one. And
oh, yeah. Well.
Oh, come on.
He didn't want to do that.
Making it look even tougher.
I think that 13 will still go up in the corner. He needs to do some of that 12.
I don't think he hit that hard enough.
Well, that turned out okay. By making the 5, and he took the pocket away from the 1. I think the 2 still goes.
Yeah, Mike's got some work to do to get out from here. I think Paul likes the odds of getting back to the table. What would you do here, Brett?
I would
grab your beer and take a swig.
Yes. Go wipe down my cue, take a drink of beer.
You're running with the stall tactic. And I think he can make the 4 from there.
Wow, yeah, I think.
But then, what are you going to do with that one?
Can he keep it out of the side? I liked maybe shooting that too, a little inside and trying to come around and bump the 13 or get on the 1, but I don't know. It was tough. There wasn't a whole lot.
Wow. He goes for this and makes this.
I'm not so sure.
It all depends on how he comes off that 11.
He's going to make the 13, which is good. But, the 15's still down there. He's got to make this, really. Well, look at this.
Not quite hard enough.
Okay, he's left the 14.
That wasn't a bad effort.
No.
I'm not sure if that 4 would go up in the corner past the 8.
Yeah, on the monitor it doesn't look like so, but.
I mean, he was kind of in a jam no matter what, so might as well go for.
Yeah, we're gonna
go for it and see what happens.
Safety here.
I don't think that 4 goes, or he wouldn't have left him that shot.
No, but we're gonna see the.
Of course,
he's gonna let
keeping that from scratching would be pretty tough too.
He's gonna let him move the 4 and open up, so his balls are open when he gets back to the table.
Yeah, except for where he just moved his ball. Mike could just 2-rail hit that 1 ball.
That's
and
what I
get a safety out of it.
That's what I like here. You need that 4 tied up now. You need to come off the side rail, bump that 1.
God. 2 of them. I got Rich going for coffee. 2 coffees, smoker. No, just put some hot chocolate in the coffee back there. That was a nice shot, except for I think he wanted to hit that 1 ball a little more solid and keep the cue ball closer to the second diamond on the end rail than he did not want it to come out.
No, he didn't.
But he is still making Paul work really hard for this.
He did the right thing by leaving that 4 there.
Yes. Yeah, at this point, you're on the hill. You know, if you don't have to break out something that's really jamming up your opponent, then, you know, make him earn that first win.
Right. You can afford to be patient. Paul is kind of out of.
He's got some pressure.
He's got to make something happen. But with a Fargo rating of 605, he's made things happen in the past, so you can't ever count him out.
He was leaning. He just couldn't get it there.
He wanted that. I thought he had it at first, but
that little nudge would have been
came off
really
a little
nice for
long
him.
off that second rail. He can shoot the 14 down. I don't know if he's got the angle to bump the 12 or not.
Well, you know, and really all he's got to do is keep those tied up, shoot that 14 down, and roll the cue ball so it's in line with the 1 ball, I think. And
see these two guys.
Mike could still be struggling. Keep your guy on the fence.
Actually, if he gets below it, I think the 12 goes up in the upper left-hand corner. Yeah, he took your advice. He shot that right into the rail.
Right, and he tried to block. I think he tried to block that bank on the 1.
This is tough because you can't just bump the 1 because if he shoots his 14, I think the 12 goes up in the upper corner. So he needs to.
I would try to bank that 1 down to
Yeah.
block the pocket. Oh, this might work out real great. Of course, I didn't see you getting behind the 8 like that.
Wow, that was
Good
really
choice.
nice.
Really good choice.
530. Man, he's hitting them good this match.
That was a great safety. Most players at this level won't even try to roll the cue ball that far to get such a safety. Yeah, see, that 4 must not go up in the corner.
Obviously, the 4 doesn't go anywhere because Paul says, hey, shoot the 4. You're going to shoot the 4.
At this point, don't you just set it up and do a bank? Just bank it and get shape on the 8.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what other.
You know, the other thing he could do is line it up so he could shoot a bank to the top rail and forward the cue ball off of the same rail coming up behind
It's
the
like
8.
he's going to shoot the 4, try to make the 14 and leave him on glued to the 12.
Maybe he thinks it'll go by.
Oh, it don't go by.
But if he does, he's trying to look at it like it does, I think.
Wow. I think he's going to leave him right. This is a safety all the way. Yeah. See, he wanted it right on top. I think he could be okay. Depends on how much space is between those balls.
I think he's giving him a shot.
He's got a chance to
It
cut
ain't no
this in.
easy shot, but
He's got a chance. He wanted about 1.5 inches, 2 inches more to the left. Here we go. Do or die.
round and round for shape on the 8.
Yeah. It's go time, do or die. Take your time, Paul. Oh, you missed it. Well, this is going to be the match. He was able to cut that in, come over, get on the 8.
That was a tough shot for Paul.
It was.
Being
it was.
downhill, nothing, and
that was
having to come with that.
That was a good strategy. Well, sorry we had such a blowout here. But Mike just played good. Think good things happened for him. We're going to play our Bad Boys commercial for you now. From the beautiful Rio Hotel.
Join us on Facebook. Let us know how we did. And our next match comes at, what was this, at 3 o'clock? So it should be 4:30. See y'all then.